Am I the a-hole for telling my sister I agree with her family therapist regarding asking the wrong question? My sister, her husband, and two of her children are in family therapy presently. The children in therapy with her are her 15-year-old son and 13-year-old daughter. She plans to go with her 12-year-old son later as well, but does not want him involved in therapy with the 15 and 13-year-old. The reason for therapy is her husband is her second husband. Her first passed away 7 years ago. She remarried 4 years ago and has an almost 4-year-old and an almost 1-year-old with her husband. Her children from her first marriage have not taken to her younger kids like she had hoped. Not mean but indifferent. She says there's no showing of affection at all to the younger kids, and it's concerning. During therapy some weeks ago, she asked her son, 15, if he loved his two full siblings more than his two half siblings. The therapist stepped in and told my sister it wasn't the right question and that she should refrain from asking questions where the answers can be taken very unfavorably by the asking party. My sister ended up arguing with the therapist over this for the last 3 or 4 weeks. A week ago or thereabouts, her son told her the answer to the question is yes, he will always prefer his full siblings. The therapist wasn't happy with my sister holding on to this question because, of course, she didn't like the answer and she told her this was very clearly coming. My sister has bad blood with the therapist now. She has complained about her nonstop for 2 weeks. She was outraged that the therapist dared tell her not to ask questions and described it as the wrong one. I told her the therapist was right. My sister asked how. I said the answers were either going to be taken well or not, and there was no middle room. I also pointed out she asked because she knew deep down what the answer was, and she wouldn't have been so determined to hear it from her son's mouth if she hadn't known. My sister told me I should be on her side, not the side of the therapist, and there are no wrong questions. She told me to back her up in future and not agree with the other party. So, am I the a-hole?